Did you know there are a couple of items in our most commonly used Florida Realtor Florida Bar contract that requires the seller to provide to the buyer within 5 days from the effective date of the contract? And if not provided, it could come back to haunt the seller. Hi, I'm Nick Furios, the Real Estate Greek, longtime Central Florida broker. Let's talk about it. In our Florida Realtor Florida Bar contracts, there are two specific areas that could put a seller in a default situation, per various attorneys I've spoken with over the years. And most sellers or their agents aren't even aware of it. Granted, these two details may never be an issue, but they could become a problem for the seller down the road. The first item I'm referring to is under paragraph 9C, the seller's owner's title insurance policy. And the second is under the same paragraph, but 9D, as in David, seller survey. If the seller has a copy of either of these items, the contract states the seller is to furnish them to the buyer within 5 days after the effective date. Most listing agents never even ask the seller if they have these documents. The owner's title insurance policy, along with a copy of the deed, would have been mailed to the seller by the title company that performed the closing in about 30 to 45 days after the closing. A copy of the survey should have been given to the seller at the time of their closing as well, assuming they did one when they were the buyer, or perhaps maybe the seller did a survey to possibly add a fence to the property after the closing. I know of at least one attorney in my market that's used this as a technicality to help a buyer get their deposit back when that buyer wanted out of the deal and had no remaining contingencies left in the contract. If any Florida real estate attorneys are watching, I'd love to hear your take on this. If you're a seller or a listing agent, as we recommend to our agents, confirm you have those items and comply with the contract. Better be safe than sorry, because like I said earlier, it could come back and haunt the seller. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And agents, if you're not getting sound advice or strong broker support or income you desire or opportunities to grow your business with marketing, tech, education that's second to none, hit me up. I'd love to show you what we can do. Have a blessed day, everyone. See you soon.